Okay, so this white woman made a video and she said when a dark skinned woman asked me like how she looks and she's wearing a neon or pastel color, right? And I mean, look, to be fair, she not wrong. Cause dark skinned people, we really do look good in like bright colors. But the thing about dark skinned people is that we look good in all colors. We look really good in dark colors too, right? I've said before, light skinned people look good in dark colors. And I'm not gonna hold you, not so great in light ones. I'm not saying y'all look bad or anything, but it's like it don't really pop right. Whereas dark skinned people, we look good in everything, right? Okay. But let me get back to my point. Something about a white person bringing up my skin color is not sitting right in my spirit at all. Like, don't call me dark skinned if you're white. Like, if you're white, don't even speak on my skin color at all. Like, ugh. First of all, it's the fact that white people call anything dark skin. Like, I've gotten into it with a couple biracials, right? Like, these are people who are half white and half black, right? They skin color, you can't even call it yellow, right? Yellow is too dark to describe their skin color. Their skin color was maybe like a cream color, like not quite like bleach white, but it was like, okay, like some coffee cream sort of color. You know, like if you get coffee cream that's like not just straight regular coffee cream, right? But like, you know, like the little hazelnut flavoring or something, and it got a little bit of a little tinge to it. Okay, that's how their skin color was, right? And they called themselves dark skin, and I checked it. Mind you, this happened like 2 separate times. I made YouTube videos about these occasions. This happened like 2 or 3 times, and this is just the times that I responded to it, right? Clearly this is a thing, okay? So they called themselves dark skin, and when I corrected them, they were like, oh, well, I grew up around white people. White people always called me dark skin. And I had to correct their ass and tell them, well, anything is dark skin to a white person, okay? But dark skin is a term that black people came up with to describe, you know, the varying skin colors within our community, right? So black people are the ones who determine dark skinnedness or light skinnedness or whatever. And I'm telling you right now, you're not dark skinned. Don't nobody care if white people called you that. That's not you, right? But I'm bringing that up because, again, my point is white people will call absolutely anything that is darker than a sheet of copy paper dark skin, first and foremost. So it's like, why are you even speaking on dark skin versus light skin when anything is dark skin to you, love? The other thing that I just really don't like about this, I don't know, it's just the fact, like, I don't know, something, it's just off. It just gives off vibes. Like y'all used to call us darkies, and now you think you can call me dark skin. And it's like, granted, again, you know, dark skin is something that we came up with, black people, in order to describe the differences in skin color within our community, right? But something is still off. A white person calling me dark skin after they used to call us darkies, it's giving me bad vibes. And I try to give folks the benefit of the doubt. You know, look, y'all know I'm a just flower. I attempt to be an unbiased tower. So I'm going to say I'm sure that was not her intentions at all. But one thing I always talk about is intentions versus impact. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If you're white, you got to walk on eggshells around me. Absolutely. And if you don't want to, that's fine. Don't motherfucking talk to me. I promise you I will not miss you, okay? But back to my point. With white people, there's so much history, so much present day. Okay, let me be clear, because this stuff did not stop happening in history. It's still going on right now, right? There's so much just trauma there that y'all really can't say shit to me without it being rooted in something and it being some sort of an issue. Let's think about this in like real life terms, okay? Have you ever had a situation, this has happened to me before, where you kind of fall out with somebody or they kind of do something that's messed up to you, right? And instead of them coming to you and apologizing and being like, hey, let's talk this out, you know, like, do you want to like rekindle the friendship or the whatever, right? Instead, they just act like nothing ever happened. You know, like, have you ever had that experience? Like, that happened with me with a friend one time. We fell out over something and he was wrong. He was absolutely wrong, right? But he never apologized. He kept just trying to, you know, pretend that nothing happened. Like, there was a couple times we ended up at the same bar together because we were still in the same friend group, right? Just me and him had stopped talking to each other, right? And he just tried to kiki, hey, what's up? You know, like nothing had happened. And I just kept brushing him off because my thing is, You did some foul shit and you need to say something about that. There's no way we could just pretend it didn't happen and move on from that. It's not about to be like that, right? And I'm saying that because it's the same thing with white people. They have done some foul shit throughout history and they never made it right. And now in 2024, they sitting here trying to act like nothing happened. Like, oh, let's just move on. That was so long ago, so and so. But it's like, no, bitch, we gonna have to rectify this before we move in any motherfucking direction, for real. Y'all let me know if I'm over exaggerating, right? Because this is my thing. Let's go back to our situation with the friends, okay? Let's say your friend did something foul. Say your friend stole some money from you, right? And you called him out and like they completely brush you off, right? Y'all stop talking for a while. Say y'all stop talking for a year, and then one day they hit you up like nothing happened. Hey girl, how you been? Whatever, right? Are you gonna allow them to rekindle the friendship in that way and just go on and go back to being friends with them? Or are you gonna be like, hey, we need to talk about what happened if we're gonna try to attempt to be friends again, right? Which one are you gonna choose? Because my thing is this: if I don't address what happened, then it's probably going to happen again because we didn't get to the root cause of the issue. I did not convey the fact that what you did was unacceptable and you can't do that again if we're going to be friends and X, Y, Z or whatever, right? So my point is after everything white people have done, after everything they have done, right? They have not righted any of their wrongs. They have not righted any of their wrongs, right? But now, fast forward to 2024, suddenly it's, oh, hey, girl, let's be friends now. No. And that's why I said, yeah, white people need to walk on eggshells around me because there's too much that has not been addressed. So I don't care if it's 2024. White people can't call me dark skinned. They can't call nobody else light skinned. They can't do any of that because there's too much that has not been addressed.